Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down to the goals to the 13-month series doesn't get you, and you can stay notified. Merry Christmas to all that celebrate, and happy holidays to everyone who does not. Tower of God, since returning from its hiatus, and it's starting with the conversation with Trauma and Zahard, but more importantly, in 2024. To me was good. Better than average, above average. I cannot say it was terrible. I cannot say it was a masterpiece. I cannot say it was great. I'm cool. Cooling at like a 6.5 to a 7, but I'm going to stay like a low 7, like a 7, flat. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it from a score numerical standpoint as of right now. A lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of dope stretches, and I will always say that this was the best part of the third season. SIU getting into the bag of the family had backstories, loose like V coming back, Lobadan being a great character, Tiara starting off this arc really well and then falling off after a while, Trauma, Gustang. There was a lot to really like this year. There was a lot of really great things that happened. A lot of good fights, confrontations, concepts that were built up, exploring a lot of these characters through the flashback. I do think Trauma is one of the better antagonists and a very good villain, if you will, bad guy, as far as Tower of God is concerned. But the truth of the matter is I've seen better with this series. I've experienced better, and I know it can be better. And if this upsets anybody, I'm not the channel for you. I don't hold my tongue. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily right and my perspective is the end all be all, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. And I'm not overly impressed. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm like, okay, that was good. There was parts where I'm like, oh, Loose like a Mazino, fire. Loved it from top to bottom. Loose like in general. Loved him from top to bottom. Tierra, Pobedal Tierra, Chef's Kiss, Lobadan, Lobadan. Incredible character as far as I'm concerned. I like Dumas. I think Dumas is cold, and I want to see more from him. Just didn't like his fight with Bam. It didn't move me. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend. I didn't like that shit. It was like White versus Bam. Garbage to me. This was a very roller coaster of a year. Of content. I can go 3 chapters hating it, be okay for 2, and love the next 6, and then be like, oh, this one was cool. Just don't know what I'm getting every week. It's like a roll the die. Am I gonna get a D20, a 15, or two threes back to back? That's just how it felt for the most part. But again, like I've said in my kind of arc review a little bit, and I will be doing a season 3 review in its totality, and then doing a season 3 review stream in tandem with you guys. Having heard my points, seeing my video, pondering about it, then you can attack them, critique them. You can tell me where I thought I went wrong, and analyzing the third season. But I did do an arc review. I didn't mention everything. I did not reread it to do the arc review, which I probably should have, but it's there, so go look at it if you haven't. But ultimately, Tower of God has become the series that it is. I don't expect it to be this all-time phenomenal great series that I initially thought it would be throughout the first and second season 10, 11 years ago when I first started it. If you don't know, when I started Tower of God, it was still in its first season. It was during the last examination where the first push ended up happening, maybe 4 or 5 chapters after I'd caught up. I've been here for a long time. There's still many things I want to see, many characters I want to see, many matchups I want to see. Shout out to Hitman Arie Adori Zahard. I want to see her and Eurasia N go at it. Pobedal Eurasia N, like the princess, the Zahard princess, the one that's Gustang and Blossom's daughter. There's a lot of things I'm still excited about. I want to see my guy Mia Love come back. If we can explore Trauma's character any more deeply than we ever have through flashbacks before we even started to descend, that'd be cool for me. There's a lot of intrigue in Tower of God, but honestly, just like the way that One Piece is going, my interest is just at its all-time lowest in a general sense. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I'm not here on stream, on camera, making content, streaming, or discussing with my audience on Discord or via DMs or whatnot, Tower God doesn't actually weigh on my mind anymore. This used to be a series that I'd think about randomly, or I'd be outside. I'm like, yo, I wonder what's gonna happen with when Zahard pulled up in the hidden floor. Like I would think about. It doesn't happen anymore. And One Piece has gone in the same direction, where it's like I'm thinking about Kubera by Time Off. I'm thinking about like Monstress, this comic book that I really love by this incredible duo. I don't want to get into comics right now, but like that's just where I'm at. I don't apologize for it. Hopefully season 4 can really bounce back and I'm back in full power, full force, and it's just he really sees the fissures and cracks and mistakes that he makes and he can fill them in, and we just keep going, and hopefully the spin-off is super dope. But stay tuned for the content. It will keep coming. It's not gonna stop. Thank you everybody for the continuous support in these last 6 years effing with me. We're very close to 6K out of this video. My goal, I really want to hit 5 digits next year. 10K minimum is the goal, and I'm gonna need everyone's help. Come to the Patreon, come to the streams, support me, follow me, come to the Discord, all of those things. I will talk about Tower of God more in detail, but as far as Tower of God in 2024, it was cool. It was good. 7 out of 10 for me for the most part. A lot to like, a lot not to like, and a lot of stuff that was somewhere in the middle, and that's really all I have to say. I'm not going to ramble any longer than I have to. You guys be safe. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and all those. Year.